Firstly, congratulations on your award, Christopher.
Thank you very much.
Can you start by telling us a little bit about Artos Digital?
Yeah, so my name's Chris McPhillips from Artos Digital, along with my wife, Electra. We are a social media first marketing communications company. We specialise in social media management, some strategy. Electra really focuses on actually event management and fundraising through funds and grants for the third sector.
And where does the name Artos Digital come from?
I thought you were going to ask about that. So it's quite interesting. So I used to just really trade off my own name, and I really wanted to rebrand. I thought it was a really bad decision in the first place to do that. So of all nights, on Robbie Burns night, Electra brings home a short history of England. Okay, good book to choose, but maybe not tonight, but fine. But time goes by and she's reading the book and she finds this word Artos, and it means Celtic warrior bear. I thought, that's pretty interesting actually, yeah. And because there was OS at the end, immediately I was like, wait a minute, you're Greek. That's got to be a Greek word as well. And she looked it up and she's like, yeah, it's actually the bread on the final supper. So I was like putting two and two together. I was like, wow, so the bear, Celtic warrior bear and bread, so your bare essentials. I was like, you know what, let's just do this. Let's just go for Artos Digital. So that's the sort of weird and wacky story from where Artos came from.
Excellent. So what are the main services that you currently offer to clients?
So the main services right now, and I focus on this part, is the social media management, strategy, communications, and I do a little bit of coaching, a little bit. I didn't mention that before actually, but yeah, it's that's just a little piece. There's some executives or senior management that need that little bit of coaching to go along with the strategy that then we help with them, and they just take the skills along and they end up running things once they've got confidence with it all.
Okay, and how important is it to have a digital presence in the 21st century?
Oh wow. This day and age, and it's been a growing trend obviously definitely since social media started, since that boom, but it's just as essential as your pen and paper. Can you get away with it without having it? Maybe, but it's very few and far between. There's a credibility of having a digital presence and a social media presence. If someone's looking for your services or something like your services, or they've heard of you but they look you up and they don't find you, well then that credibility's gone. They just look for someone else. It's not anything like you have the yellow pages anymore or the classifieds in the paper. So having a digital presence really, really is just essential these days.
Okay, and whether it's a website text or a well-heeled Twitter account, what is the secret behind effective content?
For us, it's authenticity, keeping it simple. If you try and force something to be bigger, or you constantly strive for something that the brand isn't, it's going to be noticed pretty quickly. People are really smart these days on digital and social media. So if you're forcing something too much, they clock it, they don't believe in it anymore, and they move on to someone else who is giving them a simple and authentic sort of piece of content.
Okay, and what projects are you currently working on?
So a continuance from one of our clients last year, Pro2 Wrestling, who are based in Ayr, they're going to go through a whole new sort of website redesign. So I would be sort of strategizing that with them, sort of placing it together, blocking it out. So hopefully, along with their continued growth, their website is going to reflect that as well.
Okay, fantastic. Congratulations again, and thank you for your time, Christopher.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.